do a little singy song whilst I set the recording going. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to one of guest week, the week in which I'm having various people along onto the channel to do some pre-recorded bits whilst I'm busy being pooed on. Today we have Evie, who has chosen to, and she very, very specifically requested this. She's come on to do a quiz. Why did you specifically make a request for a quiz?
Because I've missed them. I've missed doing quizzes. I understand that they're a lot of hard work for you to put together, but I always enjoy a quiz, and it's quite nice to have. Um, it's quite nice to just do something a little bit different, especially obviously when we're recording this. That's in the future, but it's in the past. It's an international break, so but technically we've got like another one of them coming up real soon. So who knows when this has actually been filmed. Ooh.
I mean, I was going to say when this has been filmed because you kind of need to know for some of the questions to make sense.
Ah, yeah,
So,
that's a good point.
this video is being recorded on the 16th of October. Again, we're not entirely sure when it's going to be coming out, but it will be some point within like the next 2 months. Um, so yeah, also at the same time, we're going to be recording probably a different video because you might as well, and I might put that out tomorrow from when we're filming because that makes things so much easier, but I'm not sure. Also, if the video is a little bit janky, shut up. No, it's not. We're pretending. I'm using new tools and things, so if they don't work, they don't work, and we'll muddle on through and we'll work it out. Anyway, so
Absolutely.
are you ready for the quiz?
Yeah, and just so that everybody knows, I have no idea what this quiz is going to be on. I don't know why I requested it because actually it's all come rushing back to me now how I usually end up hating you by the end of them. So, yeah, yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm prepared for nothing and everything.
I mean, it's not going to be nothing. I have written some things. That's
Damn it.
anyway. The first question is based on the idea of children. Who is the youngest player to start for Leeds in the Premier League this season?
Wow, that's thrown me. Um, oh God. Right. Part of me thinks it has to be Nonto, but I can't remember how long Nonto's been out now. And I don't know whether he started a game or whether Dan James started. Surely he'll have had to start. Who else have we got? Who else? It's not Calvert Lewin. It's not.
We've reached my favourite part of our quizzes, by the way, in which immediately at some point we will always revert to the Shakespearean monologue, in which you're like, no, but it can't be. But what about this person? Alas,
Oh, you know what? Yeah, fine. Let's go Nonto.
let's go Nonto. Part of the reason that I was saying that was you've got the answer, and you're just going to spend 15 minutes
Okay.
naming people at
God,
this point.
it
Yes,
just
it's Willie
reminds me
Nonto.
of the click question all those months and months
All
ago.
those quizzes ago. Um, and on the subject of ages, which player in the Leeds United squad is closest to me in age?
Oh God, how old are you? 27.
There we go. A question that might be surprisingly important in the near future. How old are you? Because I think I know.
33. Oh God, I think I've just been sick in my mouth. It's old. Um, Okay, 27. Who's nearest you? Jesus Christ. Well, Ampadu's just turned 25. I know that because Leeds put a big shenanigans on in September. Um, it's not with Byram. Oh, is it going to be Calvert Lewin? I'm sure No, Calvert Lewin's 28. I'm sure he's 28. Or is he 27? Oh, God, that's a really, really difficult question because literally the age range for our kind of club at the minute is 24 to 28 is ideally what the 49ers were wanting to bring in. That's a real
Would
D-bag of a question.
Would you like to know what makes this question even ruder? There
Is it a
are
matter of days?
Oh, it
Like
comes down to
between.
days. There are 6 players aged 27 in the Leeds United squad.
There are many adjectives, none of them positive right now, that I would choose to describe you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
It's okay.
If it helps, in 6 days' time, one of them stops being 27.
It doesn't really help me. I thought I was been really dead clever with saying Ampadu was in September, but James Justin.
How how have you plucked that one out?
Because
He's
he
about
was the last one. He was the last signing we made, so his like date of birth rings, well, not date of birth, but his age rang round in my head the most.
he's 14 days older than me, which is how sort of close run I had to go with it. But fair enough, yeah. And the question that you know is coming next. Which player is closest to you in age? Oh, in fact, follow-up question. What's your birthday? Because this could be quite important, because it's coming down to days again.
9th of July.
Okay.
Oh God, I'm stuck between Sam Byram and Darlow. And I'm sure it's one of them two. I don't know who else we've got that's that old.
I don't know, maybe Alex Cairns? You know, Cairns is actually younger than Darlow.
No, he's not.
He is, yeah. He's just balding. Yeah.
I thought Ken's was like 37 or something.
Alex Cairns is 32.
Wow, I thought I looked rough. Okay. Oh, right. Well, it still doesn't necessarily help me out then, does it? Because I wasn't even going to consider him. So now I am. Who else do we have? I don't think we've got anybody else. Right. Alex Cairns, Darlow, Byram are the oldest ones that we've got, surely. And if Alex Cairns is younger, then that definitely means that the other two are older, which would mean that they're. Oh, I'm going to go Darlow.
Darlow is 35 years of age.
Oh.
Sam Byram is 32 years of age. And the reason that I mentioned Alex Cairns being 32 is he's 32 and a half, which puts him as the closest. I tried to give you a hint on that
I
one.
know, but
fair.
I refuse to be helped just in life. Okay, yeah, bugger.
Bugger.
That's
Bugger and crumbs.
That's my 100% streak gone.
And then we go back to one of the classics. We go back to one of the previous sort of versions of the quizzes that we've done. And we go to naming things in order. Could you give me all the Leeds United goal scorers this season in order, please?
Okay, that one's okay. I think possibly.
Maybe.
Nemacha.
Yes.
Then we hadn't scored until Wolves. And
in all competitions.
Oh, in all competitions. Okay. In that case, Bogle.
Jadon Bogle, yep.
And I'm presuming that's that because it was 1-1 at full time and we don't count penalty scorers.
We didn't score any of them anyway.
So. Oh, of course we didn't. We missed 3 out of 3. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Oh,
right,
shit. I've just ruined my next question. How many penalties did we score against Sheffield Wednesday?
I would have got that one anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so then we go back to the league, and then we had oh god, which came first?
Because you know that I've got it minute by minute.
I know which came last, but I can't decide whether it was the noggin or the free kick that came first. I'm going to go Dominic Calvert-Lewin, then Stack, then Okafor.
Yes, indeed. And then?
And then it's Bournemouth, which was Rodon, then Longstaff. Rodon, who is still our only goal scorer in the league, because I'm not counting Bogle, in the league that was part of the promotion team last season. All of the
Very
other goal
nice.
scorers have all been, and then obviously it's Okafor again against Spurs, but he's already scored.
Very nice. You've got all those, and then just for the funsies, how many pens did we see in the Sheffield Wednesday game?
I mean, we saw quite a few, but we didn't score any.
There we go. And then we got one more question, and this is questioning history. And it's a long old history. It's 106 years already. How many of Leeds United's managers that have gotten promotions can you name? There are 8.
Oh God! Now, is this a trick question? Because is this promotion to the Premier League or just a promotion? Promotion full stop.
Just a promotion.
Okay, so we'll go backwards. So Farker, Bielsa, Grayson,
Yep.
Wilkinson. Oh, now this is where I do get, because this is a long time before my birth. Reeve got us promoted, but I don't know if there was anybody before him. I'll go Reeve.
Yep. By before him, I got really confused because I remembered you go in reverse chronological order, so it's like before, but also after.
Yeah, exactly. You see both, and now I'm gonna be.
I expect you to only get one of these.
I don't even know if I can name any more. Because part of me just wants to say the OG manager. So I'm going to go Dick Ray.
It's Dick Ray. Dick
Yes!
Ray got us promoted. Yeah. Technically, by the way, second manager according to LUFC data.
Is that because it counts Leeds City?
I've got no idea, to be honest with you, but the other guy also got promoted, so I can't really say his name whilst I'm explaining.
Okay, that's fine.
Also, I can't hear you for a second because I'm swapping out my battery in the headphones because I forgot to do that before I started recording. So that should be
really, really classy, really professional.
And I can hear you again. What?
Oh, right. Okay. Well.
Oh, okay, good.
I think I'm going to have to leave it there because I don't think I can name any that era. You know, there was some wars going on and stuff like that. So yeah,
There was some wars. I didn't expect you to get Rach Carter or Arthur Fairclough, to be fair, but
nah.
there we go.
Well,
So
that's not too bad considering 3 out of those were before I were born.
I'd hope more than 3 were from before you were born.
Why I said Reevy,
Yeah.
Wilkinson, and Dick
Oh,
Ray.
right, I get you. I thought you was just saying from the list, and I was like, okay, so only Carter, Ray, and Fairclough were before you were... I knew you were elderly, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Let's maybe not. Let's maybe not. Just remember you'll be 33 one day.
And on that day, you'll be 39.
Shut up. Let's not go there. God, you can really go off people.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right, go on. Hit me with the next one.
The next one is the fact that I had slightly forgotten to write more than 6 questions. So I'm going to think of something off the top of my bonds.
Okay.
As of right now, this very moment, on the 16th of October, rather than whatever date this comes out, can you list Leeds United's coming games?
Oh, Burnley's the next one.
Yes.
Oh God, all I can think of is the December fixtures because those have all been announced, and we play Liverpool and Chelsea within 4 days of one another, which I think is a right questionable move by Sky TV. I'm sure we play West Ham.
We do. It's Burnley, then West Ham.
Oh God, I had all of these in my head the other day because I was counting out how many points I think we'll get in the next few games. Burnley, West Ham. Who else have we got to play? Because I know it's not Liverpool or Chelsea. It's not Man U. It's not Man City. Who else have we got to play? Who else is below us? Who's in the bottom 3 at the minute? Obviously Wolves, Burnley. Not Forest?
Not Forest or Forest? Because you did say not Forest. And I was like, well, you can't just answer,
Nottingham
it's not this
Forest.
team. They are not the next team that we play against, but I will say that you got to skip the next team, and I'll give you Forest, because Forest are the team after that. So you no longer get to answer Brighton.
Oh, right. Okay. So Brighton's the one. Yeah.
Brighton's gone.
I knew we had a bogey team because Brighton are a bogey team for us. And to be fair, Burnley are not a fantastic. We don't have a great history against Burnley. And specifically, we don't have a good history with Burnley from last season. So, but we don't have Joseph or Solomon anymore. So we might not
So
lose.
it might be fine.
That wasn't a dig against Solomon. I loved Solomon.
The other one, however, stinking up Spain. But
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah. Let's not even. That's
Thankfully, he's on an island, which means that it's sort of contained. Like the med is taking in all the mess, but ugh.
yeah. A player getting ideas above his station. Who'd have thunk? Oh, I have no idea because I had the next 4 in my head, but I can't remember what we have after that. So Brighton, I try to forget about Brighton because we just struggle against Brighton. Are we at home for the Brighton one?
The Brighton one is away from
Yeah,
home.
we never do very well away. We can sometimes get a draw at home, but away,
Yeah.
I don't even know if we've ever won away at Brighton.
I can probably have a check. Give
Just
me
don't have a good. It was awful because of the fact that Graham Potter did the double over us with 2 different teams. Like in one season that when we got relegated, we
It's like you don't need to be like this, Graham. Like,
no,
come on.
and it was a 1-0 win. Both of the games were stupid 1-0 wins.
As far back as 1979, Leeds United haven't beaten Brighton away from home.
Yeah, I knew we had a bad record against them. So if we get anything from that, that is a very, very good point. Very good point. But yeah, I'm looking at Burnley and West Ham, especially. I kind of almost think that we should get more out of West Ham than we should Burnley.
Yeah, partially because West Ham they're still a shambles.
Yeah,
And they have moved on to Nuno, which I think will help them going forward. But I don't know. But then again, we're talking about matches that are in our future and
yeah.
their past. So I will give you one final question, and it's a month that you've apparently been looking at a fair bit. Tell me a little bit about December. What does December look like?
Oh God, I shouldn't have said that. I know I was mainly looking at the Chelsea and the Liverpool game because I was fuming at the fact of because we've got 8:15, 5:30, and 3 p.m. kickoffs all in December. I don't know who else we've got, to be honest, other than Chelsea. I know that we've got Chelsea and Liverpool.
I'll give you the connective tissue that takes us into December from what you didn't quite get.
The
So
connective
the
tissue.
connective tissue. So you didn't get the connective tissue of Villa, which is presumably Emi Buendia's destroyed ligaments, and you also didn't quite get Man City on the 29th of November.
God,
And then we go into December.
we need to get some points on the board soon, don't we? Really, because that's
Whoa.
Villa
We need
are
to
coming into it. I wish we'd played Villa a couple of weeks ago.
have gotten points on the board.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We need to.
Yeah.
We've got points on the board.
We do.
Now.
Wait, yeah, we do. Because, hold on, I'm trying to work out where we are.
Because no matter what,
We probably will have needed to have
yeah.
gotten points on the board at some point in time.
God. Yeah. That's gonna be a really fun few. This is why you've got to enjoy it, even though obviously we lost against Spurs. We didn't play bad. We were the better team, and we should have.
Yeah.
You had better refereeing in there, and we probably come out of that game with a point. And I don't really think that you could argue that we didn't deserve it. But yeah, it is what it is. We just need those performances to start turning into the correct amount of points on the board, because realistically, in the last 2 games, we should have 3 more points than we do, which puts us on the same points as Sunderland.
Yeah, and at the same time, we've had distinctly harder fixtures than they have.
Yeah.
Two of the
Burnley
teams
have had the hardest fixtures by, I
yeah.
would say, a long, long stretch. But obviously, Bournemouth and Tottenham are right up near the top of the table at the minute. So they are difficult games.
Yeah, and having a look at it as well, the teams that we've played that are currently in the Champions League, Arsenal unbeaten, Spurs unbeaten, Newcastle have won one, have lost one, and the match that they lost was against, I believe, Barcelona. So
Arsenal have lost, by the way.
not in
They
the
lost.
Champions League. That is
Oh no,
being what
in
I'm
the
meaning.
Champions League. Yeah.
So it's sort of shown that they've got a little bit of quality to them.
Yeah.
But are we not taking a shot at the month of December, or is this an incredible stalling tactic? Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just gonna say those are the only 2 games that I can remember, because I don't think we play Man U until obviously January.
Indeed.
Which you've just got to hope that what's his face gets enough wins on the board to keep him as manager, because I fancy us against him. I really fancy us
That's
against
going to be
Man
fantastic.
United.
I'm going to love that.
It's just funny. It's just funny. Even if we go down, and obviously I don't want us to go down, and I do think that we have enough to stay up, but it's just funny watching them fall apart. And if you don't take joy out of a team that was so dominant and so arrogant for so long falling apart,
I want us to be
where'd
the
you get your joy in
ones.
football then, if you don't enjoy watching other teams fall apart?
I want us to be the ones that get him sacked. To be honest with you, I think that would be fantastic.
Because I don't even think that their team is that great. Like some teams have a good base, and as soon as they get a good manager, they're kind of ignited. I I just don't think they have a good team. I think they've got an expensive team,
But
but
I
I
think they've
don't
bought
think.
badly.
Yeah, absolutely. Even the, in quotes, good players like Fernandez has been shocking this season in comparison to what he has been. Should have sold him to Saudi in the summer.
Yeah. And the whole however much they spent on Casemiro and the fact he's on £400,000 a week is just incredible to me, because we can get a significant proportion of our starting 11 in that same wage budget,
Yeah,
which is spectacular. Anyway,
yeah.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video here. Thank you, Evie, for coming along to Guest Week and doing a magically bodged together quiz in which we discovered that there's too many 27-year-olds in the Leeds United squad and not a single 33-year-old, but that was a bit of an odd one to sort
Yeah.
of delve into. But yeah, hope you enjoyed if you are viewing, and I will see you with another guest probably tomorrow. Doodaloo.